Welcome to our new deal. This is Stephenville, Texas. I have myself, Dave, and Josh today. We're going to go through the points of this deal, why we like it, and give a quick overview before we take this thing to the closing table at the end of March. So what is the opportunity that we came across here in Stephenville, Texas? Well, it's a 93-acre residential development site that we have found, and we're working with Cole, who's developing it. And this site is geared for 450 residential units. This location is about an hour southwest of Dallas, which Dallas has been...
Well, more Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, it's the middle of it.
Yeah.
So this is another deal in Texas on the residential side that we have been working to find. So
we met Cole really through a networking group, and I've gotten to know him over the last year or so, and learned about his piece of land that he has that he's building. You know, we look at different types of construction, what's in demand, what we like. And we've done, these projects with Dharma that have been mostly single family development. What we like about this new project with Cole is he's building a build to rent community, 450 units that he's building. And he's acquired the land. He's done a lot of work through entitlements. He's actually breaking ground next week and going vertical by the end of the year. So we have the opportunity to really come in on really the ground level and be the first lender on the deal and really have first lien position as he completes his horizontal development.
And so we're going to provide capital here as the opportunity to get through the horizontal development phase of the deal, which should wrap up between now and the end of 2025. At that point, the vertical component of it begins. But what we like about this opportunity is that it provides current cash flow. So it is a monthly paid opportunity. The term of this is it's all the way out to 4 years. So, and at that point, within this opportunity, this position would get either refinanced out or sold out during that time frame. Since there is no debt on the current deal, eventually you build one of these big projects, you either have to finance it. I guess you don't have to, but you're normally going to have to finance it, or you're going to have to sell it to realize your gains as the developer there. So we have 4 years in this where we'll be receiving monthly distributions on the deal. So
let's talk real quick about the different phases of development. So we've talked about this with some of our past deals, which, step one is acquire the land. Step two is to entitle the land, which is really get the zoning that you need in all really. It's not just the zoning. It's really where's sewer going to go, where are your utilities go. You're not doing any of that work yet, but you're just getting all the approvals from the state, from the county, from the city, and really all the governing authorities. Once you complete that, that's normally about a 2-year process, you move on to horizontal, this is where we're laying the roads, putting electrical lines in, putting the sewer lines in, we're running water lines, and then you kind of stop and assess. Okay, this is where everything's going to go, and start going vertical. So this is a build to rent community. So it's going to be really high density single family homes in townhomes. This is not apartments, so it's not multi-story. They're all single story.
Yeah, and why we like this deal is, one, there's no debt to start with, right? So we have a developer that we're working with, and this is a lot of the groups that we've been working with on the debt side, is that we're in a very healthy position to start the deal. This is not rescue capital where, something's gone bad and we have to go figure something out and really coming in to bail something out. That is not what this deal is at all. This is a debt position at an opportunity going forwards that's not in distress at all.
Right. The other big part that we like about the deal is really being the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Dallas-Fort Worth has been thriving for many, many years. It really, well over 20 years.
Yeah, it's a great place. Texas has done very well, and this is a good opportunity to do another deal with someone that's in that area, knows the area well, and can develop projects.
And Cole's done some other developments in other parts of kind of, I would say, the ancillary parts of Stephenville. But looking at some general market data, Stephenville is kind of comparable to like a Weatherford or a Granbury. Weatherford has really seen a big boom over the last really 20 years. It's seen 19 multifamily projects come out of ground. Granbury has seen 5. Stephenville has only seen 1. And of those 3 towns, really call it on the west side of Fort Worth, Stephenville is the only one with a major university, Stephen F. Austin. There's 11,000 students that go there. So you have a good amount of student housing that's driving demand, but you also have the post-student activity that people stay around afterwards with their first job. They love the community. Maybe get a job in Fort Worth and commute back and forth. And this is a great community for that.
Yeah. So what are the risks associated with this project? That is a question we're always addressing as we look at any investment opportunity. And on the horizontal development side, risks are really tied to two key factors. And one of those is time, because you have to do the horizontal development before you can go vertical. So the time that it takes to do that. Right now, we mentioned this is targeted for the end of 2025 to complete that horizontal component. So that pretty fast-paced timeline is what we need to stick to. And we're assessing that as one of the risk factors. The other risk factor in any of these deals is the cost of that horizontal development. Now, to mitigate those, why we like this deal versus other opportunities is the fact that there is no debt to begin with. It's an all-cash opportunity starting from now going forwards. So if it were to ever get to that point, and at some point it will need to have financing attached to it to go vertical, so it's not in an over-leveraged position to begin with. That's what we think mitigates a little bit of the time risk and all of the risk of like what are our cost structure look like going into it.
Right. And so the current capital stack is roughly about $10 million. We're coming in for $2.5 million in the first lien position. The rest is really equity. And part of that equity has been spent on acquiring the land, entitling, et cetera. Mm-hmm. But another part of the equity will be used as really an interest reserve to be paying our monthly distributions.
Yep. Cool. The timeline of this project, we mentioned he's starting on the horizontal development side of it right now. So we plan to complete our piece of the capital stack by March 27th. That's when we'll fund our side of it. Tied to that, we'll have our monthly distributions that would then start in May. Since it's right at the end of March, roughly about a month after the deal were to close. From there forwards, we're looking to answer any investor questions between really now and the beginning of March as we get everything put together. We have a full investment package on this. That's our standard PDF presentation that has all of the backup information and our supporting due diligence facts in it. We can share that with everyone. If you're in our deal room, you've already seen all of those documents as well. So,
yeah, and so along with this, Cole and his team are breaking ground on the property February 27th. So we'll have some videos to share with that excitement. They're doing a whole ceremony. If you ever want to go out to Stephenville, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's a quick, easy ride. We'll be visiting Dallas-Fort Worth at the end of March. We'll be taking a little trip to Stephenville as well, but we'll be meeting with our investors there as well.
Cool. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're excited about the Stephenville opportunity, and we're definitely excited to get out there and just see it on the ground. It's always exciting to see how the projects are going when you have boots on the ground looking at it. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks.